at Genocide, I became the Cruiserweight Champion. For the second time. And best of all, I got to shave someone's head.
What a moment that was.
But you see, now I'm gonna move forward because I'm having a good time. Now I'm looking forward. I'm looking to the next big thing. And let me tell you guys.
Well, now wait a minute.
Here we go. Finally, somebody to shut him up.
Got an interruption here from the next man from north of the border, and I don't mean Oklahoma. I'm talking about Captain Canada.
The leader of Alpha Flight, man. Stand in awe. Stand in awe.
Jiggle-O James Johnson.
Well, that's great, people, but that's not Robert Evans. Let's go. That's Captain Canada. You idiots, get it straight.
People, I take great offense to what you are saying because Robert Evans is a very close friend of mine. As a matter of fact, I was very disappointed to see Robert Evans lose his Cruiserweight title at Genocide.
What a match that was.
And you people seem to like Jiggle-O James Johnson, don't you?
Is it time for dessert? Because they all want Jell-O.
And some would suggest that he is the best cruiserweight in PCW.
Well, Jiggle-O is the champion.
For now.
However, I would offer up that because I am undefeated.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, Captain Canada, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but I know we have. You haven't won a single match since you got here.
That's true.
Semantics.
Semantics.
Now, if you had not interrupted me and allowed me to finish, you would know that I was going to say, because I am undefeated in the Cruiserweight division,
What?
I believe that I rightfully should be the #1 contender for that Cruiserweight title.
He hasn't had any cruiserweight matches.
Unless, of course, Jiggle-O James Johnson, you're scared.
Well, that's one thing James Johnson is not.
Tall.
Captain Canada, I have to say that you're looking real intimidating there, but why would I be scared? I mean, I've already beat you at Genocide, Robert Evans.
That's not Robert Evans.
That was rude and uncalled for. And it suggests exactly why I should teach you a lesson in Canadian values, like politeness. And because I do indeed have another treasured Canadian value of bravery, I have the courage to challenge you, Jiggle-O James Johnson, next week. I will wager my undefeated streak in the Cruiserweight division if you will wager your Cruiserweight title. So what do you say, young man? Yay or nay?
Well, I don't see James Johnson turning this down at all.
Now, I understand your undefeated streak in the Cruiserweight division. Yeah, I got that. Now, if I'm going to put up the Cruiserweight title, then maybe you should put up something more, I don't know, tangible, since your undefeated streak is kind of a joke. Maybe, since you claim to be a friend of Robert Evans, maybe you can sympathize with him. See, he lost something off of his head at Genocide. Maybe next week I put this belt up against you if maybe you put up your mask.
Oh my goodness.
You can't ask him to unmask himself. That's like asking...
How about that, Captain Canada? What do you say? Yay or nay?
It's like asking Mil Mascaras to take his mask off.
I fear you not! Yay!
Well, there's your answer.
Well, it looks like next week I'll take just a little more from you than your hair. I'm gonna take your mask and dance away the Cruiserweight champ with a little more gold and a little something to cover my head in case it rains.
Well, there you go. The challenge has been made and accepted. It's going to be the mask against the belt next week.
Now all he's done is piss Captain Canada off.
Well, we'll see if that does Captain Canada any good next week.
Gets the Canadian salute.
We've got that to look forward to next week, fans. James Johnson versus Captain Canada. But in the meantime, more action still to come. Luke Bronson, Kevin Payne coming up on PCW Full Throttle. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the Cruiserweight title match coming right up. But what about what we saw a few minutes ago, Chris? Newcomer to PCW, Brett Barnes, making an immediate impression.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the PCW Cruiserweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Ottawa, Canada, capital of the Great White North, Captain Canada!
That's right. Robert Evans' best friend right there, buddy.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, man, a few minutes ago we saw Brett Barnes come out and make quite a statement and then have the audacity to slap sexy Steve DeMarco in DeMarco's house. That took balls of solid granite. Next week, he's going to get him shoved down his throat.
Well, in the meantime, we've got the champion on his way out. The fans
And
love
his
him.
opponent from LaVere, Arkansas, he is the PCW Cruiserweight Champion, Jiggle-O James Johnson.
He's putting his belt up against the mask of Captain Canada. So as I mentioned earlier tonight, we'll see one of two things, the new Cruiserweight champion or the face of Captain Canada.
Well, I think we're getting ready to see a new Cruiserweight title right here. Just
Look out, drop toe hold by Johnson and immediately going out to the floor for the climax kick. Doing that right off the bat here at PCW Full Throttle. Johnson going up to the top rope. Canada, wait a second, he put the referee in his way, but Johnson stopped just short.
Captain Canada, a very, very smart customer.
Trying to...
Very smart, knows his stuff.
Trying to put his brains back in his head in the meantime, but...
You know, I've been thinking
those bell bottoms.
I've been thinking, all this karate stuff that Jiggle-O James Johnson claims to know and that he does, which Power Ranger is he?
Well, I don't know, but they're going back and forth sliding in and out of that ring. Both men with great quickness, but a baseball slide there by Johnson putting Canada back out on the floor. And now here goes the Gigolo on the ring apron. Oh my God!
I don't know who took the brunt of that one. It was a Jiggle-O James Johnson or Canada.
He hit that floor awfully hard, but he got the desired effect of the Hurricane Rana on Captain Canada, and now Johnson throwing the masked man back into the ring.
Now remember, Captain Canada here has a
oh, look at this, Oklahoma side roll too, only two.
He has a very much larger reach than Jiggle-O James Johnson does.
Big kick though by Johnson, and we must get back to what Antonio said earlier tonight. In just, I believe he said 2 weeks, there's going to be a 6-way ladder match for the Cruiserweight title with the belt hanging from the ceiling.
Be interesting who we see is in that match.
Yes, indeed. And the question is, which one of these men will enter that match as the champion? Johnson or my. Canada hitting that corner and the turnbuckle padding coming off. And now Johnson firing in with that right hand. Calling for a quad. Oh, it went for an enziguri, but Canada ducked out of the way. And now Canada with a kick. And
right into the steel.
Head first in the exposed steel of the corner. And now it's Captain Canada on top. Bell bottoms it all, firing in with the right hands. And oh my gosh.
Insult to injury. The gauntlet has been laid down.
Indeed, that's what they did in medieval times. And now monkey flip on Johnson, who springs right back to his feet, fires in an uppercut. And now it's Gigolo with an Irish whip. Went for a clothesline. Canada coming off it. Oh, look at that. Kip up. Oh, my. Rabbit punch there by